Yes. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. It's the Sports Web here live from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time, and for fans of the Sports Web and the Tampa Bay sports fan, especially you Go Bucs fans, it's your time. So how do we start off this show? As you know them, you love them, you got to have them. So here it is. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense on tonight's show. On today's show, we get you ready, feels like tonight, because I've been here all weekend. We get you ready for Tampa Bay Buccaneer action as they take on the 1-6 New Orleans Saints. Hopefully, the Bucs can rebound from that disappointing loss on Monday night as they fell to 5-2. We'll take your phone calls. Where's your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team from 1 to 10? 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. The Saints are always a thorn in the Bucs side as a rival game. Ask for phone calls. Get phone calls. Trevor leading off the Evolution of Sports Talk Television here live from Tampa Joe's here in Tampa. What's on your mind today, boss? Bucs versus the Saints. Go.
I'm fired up, man.
You're fired up? Are you fired up? Come on, you gotta get a little bit louder than that. Get fired up for me, Trevor. Come on.
In the words of Todd Bowles, I'm excited.
Excited. That's what I'm talking about. It is exciting, Todd. Hopefully that defense has lots of excitement today, especially versus Spencer Rattler, Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, because they got some weapons, and a lot of people are talking about this as being a trap game. You mentioned it on Wednesday. I'll throw it out there. Confidence level. What Bucs player you think stands out today? Who's the guy who needs to step up? Go ahead, Trevor.
I think to me, the most important player other than Baker would have to be Rashad White.
Okay.
We're gonna need him to really, play well.
Okay.
He's gonna have to do a lot of things. He's gonna have to obviously run the ball because he's a running back. Okay. And I'm sure we're gonna need him in the passing game as well. And then there's probably going to be opportunities where we're going to be able to take some shots down the field. He's probably have to stay in for pass protection. So I think he has the most important role outside of obviously our quarterback. And then looking around the league, and like I was telling you, a Wednesday, we do have to. I feel like we have to treat this game with a sense of urgency.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know that New Orleans have only won one game, but they've been in a lot of close ball games this year. Um, and we have to take this game seriously. I mean, they don't like us. You know what I mean? And obviously, we all know. I mean, based off what Baker said, that we don't like them either.
Yes, I love the comments from Baker, and he puts it out there. He said it in the last couple of years how he hates the Saints, and on top of it, they've been dirty. In so many words, paraphrasing, they play dirty. They have been dirty. This is what they do. I think still dirty. It's a rival game for a lot of Bucs fans. They always say F the Saints, and I think a lot of Bucs fans are feeling like that. And listen, if you want to get that bad taste out of your mouth, and I know a lot of Bucs fans want to do that, you take it out on the Saints here coming up at 425.
Absolutely, and like I said, I really feel like we have to play with a sense of urgency. No game is guaranteed. I mean, you look at the Miami Dolphins; they're up 17-3 on the Atlanta Falcons.
How about that?
And
Kirk Cousins starting and doing the wave of absolutely nothingness against that Dolphins defense. There you go.
And Miami's been terrible this whole year.
Yes.
And but hey, they're beating a team that we all probably would have thought Atlanta would probably handle them fairly well today. So
right,
it just shows that nothing's guaranteed. We got to go out there, play hard. We got to play with a sense of urgency. Take these Saints extremely seriously. We do that, and we don't turn the ball over. I like our chances.
Yeah, I like our chances too. And listen, I think you lose to the Lions, and the offense is nothing to write home about. It was probably one of Baker's worst games. I definitely think it was one of his worst games. And I think he could definitely rebound from that because this Saints team, although there is some concern this week with Baker Mayfield and the injury stuff coming out being limited, he's definitely banged up. This to me has all the makings of a running day where you don't necessarily have to depend on Baker. Listen, I'm not going to make any mistake about it. Where this offense goes is where Baker goes, right? But you got to run the ball. You got to do a better job of running the ball. You got to make a commitment to running the ball. And then on top of it, the Saints giving up, over 200 yards of rushing to the Chicago Bears. I happen to think this offensive line can do the same thing to the Saints defense and Cam Jordan. I happen to think that Rachaad White can have a great day. And I happen to think that Sean Tucker in the past have shown that he can have a day versus the Saints. So I think that's where you go. I think that's where you go to. I think that's the matchup I'm looking at with Baker Mayfield. It's easy, to say the offensive line had one of their worst games. Absolutely had one of their worst games because anytime you give up 4 sacks, but the Lions defense, Saints defense, big time difference here. I definitely think you can throw on them. What else?
Hey, we just got to find a way to win. I look forward to seeing the game later. And then, just like you say, I'm gonna bring the passion, bring the what is it?
Come on, you gotta say it with some emotion. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
Bring the passion, bring the excitement. We're definitely not bringing any nonsense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is coming strong right there, Mr. Trevor. Use that second call, my friend. We'll be back for your halftime show, of course, and also your post-game edition in collaboration with the JP Peterson Show, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good stuff. That's how you start out the day right there with the strong call. So the questions are out there for Bucs fans. What's your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team? Let's go out to Eric Moreno. How do we start off the Sports Web, my friend? Go.
Bring the passion, bring the excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. All right, go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I'm, excited. Like you were saying, hey, if the Bears can run for 200 yards, Peter, the Bucs have a way better offensive line. The Bears don't have a trust in words. I think Jordan can have a better game today. Jordan is a pretty good guard. Brederson, has done pretty good. And Sean Tucker, I think, can have a good game. maybe, use Tucker more in the run game.
Mm-hmm.
But, Rashad White is a better pass blocker. Hopefully Luka has a good game. Kate Allen has been pretty good. Maybe get Tez Johnson involved and Sterling Shepard. And now we have 3 Johnsons. We got Brandon Johnson on the practice squad. So, maybe, unless there's another injury, I don't see him, cracking the roster. Maybe Godwin's back against the Pats.
Yeah.
So I was looking at his highlights. He looked pretty good. He's like 6'2", got some good speed and some good yeah.
Well, yeah, and again, you have to add that because, of course, the big story of the week was losing Mike Evans to a broken collarbone. It could be 6 to 8 weeks. There's a possibility that Evans may come back by the playoffs. Playoffs. This team has an opportunity to put themselves in that position with the Saints win to go 6-2 at this point. And if you do that, I feel like Bucs fans should be satisfied, especially with, the multiple injuries, if you will, to Chris Godwin, to Mike Evans. The list goes on and on and on. Ibuka there for a little bit. And so Jalen McMillan and your offensive line to begin with Tristan Wirfs and reshuffling an offensive line. With all the injuries, if I told you right now, Eric, that you would be 6-2 at the bye week, you would take that in a heartbeat, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 5 million %.
Come. All right.
30 to 31 to $20.
Yeah, 31 to $20. All right, I like it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir, for giving me your card. Yeah, he said go Bucs, so go Bucs. So go Bucs. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391 here live from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. I'm your host, Peter Blake, live here all day long for your pre, half, and post-game editions, giving Bucs fans the opportunity. Listen, there's going to be some Eagle fans here. They come out, represent their team. There's going to be all kinds of NFL fans, and hopefully there's Bucs fans that show up for the evolution of sports talk television, because what other watch party can you go to where you have a live streaming show where we're on Facebook? By the way, friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake, where you have YouTube. Like and subscribe to the Sports Web right there, where you're on Instagram Live, where you're on Twitter or X or whatever the hell they're calling it these days. What opportunity do you have to get on the mic and talk about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers or your favorite NFL team right here at Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa? So let's go out to the comments here. Again, questions of the day. What's your confidence level from 1 to 10 with your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even with all the injuries they have? Who's the player that needs to step up for this team? I'll give you a couple right now. I think it's Rashad White, and I think it's Sean Tucker. They got to have a day. You got to go over 150 yards. You got to run it down the Saints' throats. You got to get that bad taste out of your mouth. You got to punch them in the mouth. That's what you got to do. So those are the 2 guys that step up for me. As you can hear the applause in the background there. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Broadway. Welcome to the evolution of sports talk television, my friend. Hello.
What is up, Peter, my brother?
What's going on, buddy? What are you doing?
I'm getting my seatbelt ready. I'm getting ready for this Tampa Bay Bucs game.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be 37 to 30.
37 to 10, you're saying?
37 to 30.
37-30. So you think it's going to be a close game today?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think it's going to be a close game? What's your confidence level with this Bucs team right now?
It's doing as last week.
Okay.
And I know we have some things to overcome, but I think we can do it with our.
Well, I definitely think. Listen, I definitely think you can do it. I think you got the opportunity to do it. I think you're going to have to do it. You should win this game. You come into this game a little bit upset, right? The offense didn't play well. Baker Mayfield didn't have a great game. You're 5-2. You have a great opportunity to take a division rival and once again take a big-time step, not only going to the playoffs, but winning the NFC South. You should win this game, and you should win this game handily. So.
And we have a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
Because we lost the last game.
Right.
We beat them win, and we're gonna get it.
Yep. All right, my friend. I appreciate it. Who's a player that you think in this game will be the one that needs to step up for you? Is it the running game? Is it the wide receivers? Harry the Greek says Sterling Shepard this week. I could give you another one. How about Anthony Nelson and Chris Braswell, especially Braswell? Where are you at, my friend? Because you have the great opportunity here with Hassan Reddick missing this game. So who do you think should step up?
I'm gonna say it like this.
Okay.
You run the ball.
Okay.
You run the ball to open up our passing game.
Yeah.
We pass the ball to open up our running game.
Okay.
We have to work together in concert.
Okay.
We have to run the ball and pass the ball.
Okay. All right. I like it. Broadway.
I think our defense is going to step up too.
Okay. All right, my friend. Sounds good. Appreciate the call. We'll see you if you want to use that second call on the pregame show. You think of something, go ahead and feel free. All right.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right.
Let's go, Bucs.
Yeah, let's go Bucs. He says it right, man. He saves it. He saves the best for last. Let's go Bucs. 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 Open phone line 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Let's go out to him live there. I believe it's Mercedes Dome there at the Big Easy, New Orleans. Let's go out to the man himself, the media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, my friend. How you doing? Welcome to the Evolution. Yep, we're trying to get up here. Welcome, TJ.
Peter, I got to be honest with you. I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm sorry in the technology. The only thing I can tell you is the Bucs are going to play right down there coming up here in about 60 minutes. We're looking forward to whatever's going to happen. You've seen the inactives. We knew most of that. The interesting thing is that Connor Bazelak is the third quarterback, and he's active. That has some concern about Baker Mayfield with the oblique injury and whether or not they want to make sure if Baker can't go that they have another emergency option if they need it. Bazelak obviously played in the preseason, so that's the only interesting one right now on the actives or the inactives that we didn't already know. I can tell you that all the talk here this morning in New Orleans is, are the Saints going to maybe get something going here at the hands of the Buccaneers, who have had some success, obviously, in this building. So, again, they're 1-6. They've been in some games. I keep wondering whether Tyler Shuck, the rookie draft pick out of Louisville, might play in this game or not. Spencer Rattler obviously has done okay for them. The Buccaneers beat him twice a year ago. He's clearly not the future. They got to find out if Shuck can play sooner or later. Do they wait until they play several more road games? I think they play 4 of the next 5 on the road in and around their bye week. Maybe they wait for one of those games. But this could be also one of those situations where if the Saints are playing poorly, they might turn to Shuck later on in this game. Stay tuned. We'll see. I'll do my best to hear whatever it is that you're about to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The quarterback situation kind of concerning at this point. Baker Mayfield didn't practice all week long, a little bit limited. Teddy Bridgewater also coming in a little bit hurt.
Peter, I'm sorry. I can't hear anything you're saying. So I'm sure it was a wonderful question, whatever the lead-in is on this. I'll give you a couple of more nuggets. The Buccaneers have obviously won the last 3 times here in the Superdome in this building. So they have some mojo in that regard. They've also won 5 of the last 6 matchups. A lot of that is Baker Mayfield leading this team. Again, no Bucky Irving with the explosiveness. So Rashad White and Sean Tucker will divvy up the carries. Tucker only was on the field for 9 plays in the Monday night game against the Lions. Will he be on the field a little more for that? And the pass rush, I think, is another big key. With Hassan Reddick down, do they double team Yaya Diaby some? Is Chris Braswell, Anthony Nelson, somebody else able to step up on the other end if they're double teaming Diaby some? That's something to watch out for. And one more interesting one, the Bucs called up another pass rusher off the practice squad in Mohamed Kamara, the same name as the Saints' Alvin Kamara. Do we get a Kamara on Kamara tackle in this game? Peter Blake in the Superdome right down there coming up here in a little while. We'll see. I mean, Alvin Kamara has obviously been a thorn in the Bucs side as a pass catcher. You got to be ready to contain him. But let's see if this Mohamed Kamara, our Kamara, has something today. And, of course, the Bucs have a pretty much fully healthy secondary, which is also a good thing against Chris Olave and the pass catchers. So, Peter, that's about what I have here for my very loud Superdome. It'll be a lot louder in about an hour for this game. Be well, keep knocking them dead, and I will talk to you soon, my friend.
All right, there you go. That's the media icon right there, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network. We'll see you soon, my friend, all right? There it is right there. So we're live here from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa, getting you ready for Tampa Bay Buccaneer action. He gave it to you. Not only do you have the third quarterback there in Basilik, who was called up, but you also have Mohamed Kamara. You hear that, Abraham? Abraham, one of the web heads here, very big fan of Kamara bringing him up. So what can this pass rush do today? Remember, keep in mind, this Saints offensive line just gave up 4 sacks to that Chicago Bear defense, which is not bad. But is this the time for Yaya Diaby to continue? Because he's progressively gotten better here the last couple games. Is it his time to get after the quarterback? Or do you got guys that can step up? And Anthony Nelson and Braswell and Kamara, can they make an impact? If they can't, then I think, that talk and that trading deadline's coming up, I believe, on Tuesday. A couple of weeks from now, not Tuesday. I'm thinking ahead of myself. Next Tuesday, that trading deadline is coming up. Hassan Reddick could miss a significant amount of time here. So if he can't play and you can't get the production and guys to step up, are you in favor, Bucs fans and webheads, of Jason Light making a trade for a pass rusher? Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. So we'll read some of these comments. We'll continue to talk about this matchup as the questions are out there. What's your confidence level, Bucs fans, from 1 to 10 with this Bucs team? Can they beat the 1-6 Saints? They should beat the Saints today. But we talked about it. It is a week-by-week league, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't come out there and put your best foot forward and put your best game on the line, then more than likely you can get your head knocked off. We've seen it before. Hopefully we never see it again. But the Saints have given the Bucs all kinds of problems. And you know that the dome there is going to be loud. You know there's still Saints fans that are going to root for this team. And they're going to play spoiler. Because at this point, you take another couple losses, and the Saints are not going anywhere. In fact, they may be the worst team in the National Football League by far. You should bury this team today. It shouldn't even be close. But that's the reason why you play the games. That's the reason why they are a rival game when it comes down to it. So open phone lines. Talk to me out there, Bucs fans. 727-255-0391 at 727-255-0391. Let's go out to Tim Haynes. Good afternoon, Peter. Good afternoon to you. Let's go out to Megan. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. It is exciting. All right, good stuff there. Let's go out to Chris Cole. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. It is. All right, let's go out to Parrish. All right, let's continue to read the comments. Let's go out to Alex. Alex, you're on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television live here from Tampa Joe's. Where are you at, my friend?
Trying to get better. Hey, listen, keys to winning the game. Keys to winning the game.
Yes.
Got to get some pass rushing going, my man.
You
Got to
do.
get some pass rushing going.
Well, listen, I was looking at some of these numbers, and a lot of people, banging on the Bucs for defense because they don't have, not necessarily that pass rushing specialist or that edge rusher that a lot of great teams have. If you really look inside the numbers, 20 sacks this year by that Bucs defense, that is 6th in the National Football League. So they have gotten to the quarterback. Now, do they need somebody to step up in Hassan Reddick's place? Absolutely. Could they still trade for somebody when it comes to the trading deadline coming up? Absolutely. But I think a lot of that will be on the fact of, will Anthony Nelson be able to step up? Will Chris Braswell be able to step up? Will this kid, Mohamed Kamara, be able to step up? And they can't step up. We know that Spencer Rattler, when he has the time, can definitely throw that pill.
But turning it around off the defense, switching it to the offense, I am looking for a better Baker Mayfield who's going to get some more time in the pocket, take his time, readjust himself. We all got the opportunity to see him miss a lot of targets last week against the Lions, which was ultimately a big reason why we lost. Everyone's still talking about the refs and stuff, and that's all good and stuff. But that's not why we lost, Peter. We didn't lose because of the refs. We lost because at the end of the day, we were missing a lot of opportunity on the offensive side of the ball. So look for Baker to get in there, to settle down, have an opportunity to go hit these targets again. And I'm expecting a really good game. You need to expect, going into the bye, a better looking offense than what you saw this last week against the Lions.
Agree. I completely agree. And again, this is an opportunity here to get right. I think it's a get right game, right? Even though it's a division rival, it's a 1-6 football team. They're one of the worst teams, in my opinion, in the National Football League. I could definitely think he could put some points up today, and I expect this offense to put some points up today. I don't think it's a trap game. I don't think it's close. But I think in order for it not to be close, you're going to have to depend more on that running game. You're going to have to get contributions from Rachaad White and, of course, Sean Tucker, who's done it before, who did it last year. And if the Bucs feed him and they make the concerted effort, if you will, to run the ball more than they did against the Lions, I definitely think this game can be theirs.
Before I even think about giving you my score prediction, I want to sit here and talk about what the Bucs did wrong against the Lions. And I'm going to kind of go off what the Greek said. You kind of abandoned the run game a little too quick.
Yes.
So expect Rachaad White to get more carries in this game. I expect him to be a potential big aspect of this offense today. Expect to mix that run game in. Do not abandon the run game, because if you do that and you pass, well, you're giving Baker Mayfield an opportunity to be, I want to say it the right way. I felt like Baker Mayfield on Monday was pressured to do too much. And I think because of that, he abandoned that run game. Their pass defense was a lot better than what we're looking at this week, because you got to remember that the Lions have one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. So expect Baker Mayfield to get back in the pocket, settle down, be able to hit his targets, but at the same time, you're going to get some mixed offense. Stick with that run game. Let Rachaad White run the ball. Go into the bye looking at a really good 6-2 record, top of your division. Hey, look, the Falcons right now are getting slumped by the Dolphins.
Who could be also one of the worst teams.
The Panthers
Yes.
are getting smoked by the Bills.
Nice.
So, guys, going into the bye 6-2,
yes,
get healthy. Get ready to beat the Patriots, who are not looking the best today either, in my opinion, and come back second half of the season. Get healthy. We're in a really good spot at a 6-2, top of the division. Peter, let me ask you a question before I give you my score prediction.
Sure, go for it, my friend.
Tell me, how many Bucs fans really thought that the Bucs were going to be 6-2, potentially going into the bye?
Honestly, I don't think there's a lot of people who thought that, and you would take that all day long, 2 days on Sunday, including holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas when football's played. I absolutely agree with you, and I think it has been tremendous if this team goes 6-2 with, again, the multiple injuries they had. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Todd Bowles definitely deserves to be in the conversation of coach of the year with what he's had to deal with the adverse situations on both sides of the ball, losing players left and right. It definitely hasn't helped. But somehow, some way, when this team has their back against the wall, they figure out how to overcome this. So I think that's a direct reflection of Todd Bowles.
And you're thinking about this too, Peter. Just hear me out real quick. You're 6-2. The only two losses you have lost to are two of the toughest teams in the division.
Yeah.
Or honestly, the division, if not close
And the
to
conference,
the NFL,
and the NFC
close
conference.
to the NFL, because
Right.
really, the Lions were not a team to sleep on. I would have been shocked. I think if a lot didn't happen that game, we could have gotten that game.
Sure.
So listen, 6-2 into the bye. I think the Bucs are gonna blow out. I think the Bucs are gonna wake up today. They are mad about what happened Monday night. I know Baker has a chip on his shoulder right now. He's mad about what happened Monday, and he wants to come back today with the vengeance, going into the bye, 6-2. I think the Bucs are gonna win 35-10. I really do think it's going to be an offensive blowout. I think you're going to see a lot of different looks than what you saw Monday night. This defense is not what you saw on Monday night against the Lions. So look for a rebound. Look for the secondary for the defensive side of the ball to continue making great plays. I'm looking for Jamel Dean to keep doing what Jamel Dean's been doing all year long, which has been nothing short of surprising. I told you going into the season that Jamel Dean needs to ball out, and man, has he balled out the last couple weeks. Look for guys like him to step up, and look for someone to step up in the pass rushing. Get to that quarterback and Spencer
Ratliff.
Yep. And then expect the big plays on the defensive side of the ball, and we'll win.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. I love that. I love that commentary. I absolutely agree with you. Because Spencer Rattler is coming off a 3-interception game. And we've seen him last year have a 3-interception game. We've seen him, when you get pressure on him, kind of a gunslinger mentality. But for every quarterback, that's the reason why it's so important to put pressure on the quarterback. And I think guys got to step up today in Hassan Reddick. And listen, Hassan Reddick to me has been a man on a milk carton. He's taken the role of JTS. He has not shown up that much this year. So Anthony Nelson has an opportunity. Chris Braswell has an opportunity to step up. And this kid Kamara also has an opportunity. Good stuff, Alex. Anything else here on the evolution, my friend?
Yeah, just listen. Stay confident. Have a great game. Have fun, Bucs fans. Listen, enjoy the ride. This really is a good ride if we can go 6-2 into the bye, because I promise you, the Patriots really aren't looking that stress this week, and that's who we open up to the second half at home at a 1 p.m. game at Raymond James Stadium.
We'll be live on that. We will live at the tailgate, and we'll be live at the end of the game on.
And I'm actually going to that game, so I want to hunt you down, man. I swear to you, I will be there at 10 o'clock.
Listen, I hear this. Yeah, I thought you were going to be here today at Tampa Joe's.
I'll make you a deal. It takes me half an hour. It takes me half an hour to get there.
All right.
I'm not feeling the best, but I'm going to try to head out of here in a couple minutes, okay?
All right. You come down here. I'll get you on camera. I'll get you on the evolution, all right?
Let's do it, my friend.
All right, man. Good stuff.
See you, buddy.
See ya. All right. There you go. There's Alex. Good stuff there. Open phone line 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Update scores here right now. The Patriots are the team that the Bucs are going to face here coming out of the bye week. It looks like they're headed to a 6-2 start. A very surprising team with Mike Vrabel as their new coach. 23-7 right now. As I'm looking, and this is a great place. This is the reason why you got to come out to Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road. TVs all over the place. And when that Bucs game starts against the New Orleans Saints, this place will be loud, and this place will be filled, hopefully, with lots of Bucs fans, so you can watch it all on the TVs right now. Eagle fans taking over. 24-10, Philadelphia Eagles in this game. Cam Scatterbo out with a gruesome injury. This is not what you want to see from that young man doing great things for the Giants. It looks like one of the pieces that you can build around if your Giants fan goes out with a gruesome injury. Right now, of course, the Giants earlier on were led by Scatterbo before he got hurt. He scored a touchdown there, but now it's 24-10. Eagles running away with it there in Philadelphia. And, of course, we heard around the league right now, congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons for showing up. Tom Brady has something to say to you. Yeah, exactly. The Atlanta Falcons, everybody's favorites at the beginning of the year continue to struggle. Wonder why? No matter what quarterback it is. Maybe it's coaching. I don't know. Maybe coaching. Maybe they don't have good enough players. I don't know. If you want to talk about it, give me your confidence level, Bucs fans, on this game versus the Saints. Talk around the NFL if you want to. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391 as we will go back there to that one shot. There we go right there. As we're live on Instagram Live, as always, like and subscribe to the Sports Web on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake as we're here at Tampa Joe's getting you ready for Bucs versus the New Orleans Saints, a hated rival team that everybody just can't stand. You still can't stand them because it's like Baker Mayfield says. They play dirty. Let's go out to Curtis in Newport Richie. Where are you at, Curtis? Welcome to the Evolution, my friend.
Spending time with the girls.
I get it.
I heard what you said. I'm gonna just say this. Baker's just got to look better.
I agree.
He's definitely got to look better than last week. All the overthrows and underpasses and
uncharacteristically Baker Mayfield, because Baker Mayfield's like an MVP.
I know that pressure busts pipes.
Yep.
But just got to look better.
Yeah.
The good thing about all of this right now is Atlanta is getting the doors blown off their ass right now.
Gotta love that. Don't you love that? You wake up in the morning, and even though the Bulls lost to Memphis, I had a bad taste in my mouth. You get up, you get a chance to set up here. I took my time today. And you encounter Eagle fans, which is okay. You know, lots of NFL fans here. You got to get out here, Curtis. But the Falcons are losing. The Panthers are losing. I mean, that's just that just makes my day. Just makes my day. I
can't wait for Bucky to get back. Today the motto should be pound the rock.
Yes, agree.
Run the damn ball.
Agree.
And like Todd Bowles said in his commercial, I don't care his interview. I don't give a damn how many times you got to run the ball. I don't care if you're getting negative yards or 1 yard. At least don't let them pin their ears back.
Yeah.
Because when they pin their ears back, it's going to be ugly.
Well, listen, everybody wants to make the Bucs one-dimensional, but you don't necessarily have to have that great success, right? What it comes down to is trying to do it, making that commitment to do it. Because once you do make that commitment to do it, right, then the defense has to account for it. We call that accountability. Once that defense has the accountability, then that's when you got big plays you can go down the field, which is what you didn't have against the Lions.
Definitely. We need to run a balanced offense.
Yep.
And I say get Cade Otton
easy for you to say, right? Early. Yeah, well, I agree.
Get him involved early.
7 catches for 65 yards. I definitely think he's going to be a big part of this offense. It should be a big part of this offense because he'll be the safety valve.
If you go look at Cade's numbers over the years he's been in Tampa, every year he's gotten better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, that's all you want to see out of your players when you draft them is, hey, is their progression getting better? I mean, I hate to bring it up because it leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
Right.
Like Kalijah. I hate to see Kalijah go down, but every year Kalijah gets so much better. It's just we can't keep it. He can't stay healthy right now.
Can't stay healthy.
We just know that if we can get a healthy season out of Kalijah, he's probably a Pro Bowl player almost every year.
Well, he could be. But you got to stay healthy. You got to stay out of the tub. You got to stay on the injury reserve list. I agree.
We need a decent defense to stand up. You know what? I'm going to say this to all my Bucs fans too.
Yeah.
Our defense is not bad. Stop thinking that our defense is bad. We had a very, very good game against Detroit. They had a couple very, very big explosives. That's all it was. If it wasn't for those explosives, that game would have been a lot tighter than we needed it.
Right. Agreed.
So, but hey, it's last week was last week. This week is this week. 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock, and let's go Bucks. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. You know what you gotta do me? You gotta do me a favor too. You gotta do this. I'm gonna every caller from now on, when you end the call, you gotta end it strong. You say, bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense. Go.
So make sure that you bring your passion, bring your excitement, but don't be bringing any of that nonsense.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear that.
Listen,
at all.
You got to get out here whenever you get a chance. I love to meet you face to because we never met face to face, but
sir.
I feel like I know you. So you got to get out to Tampa Joe's. All right.
Absolutely, brother. I got you, man.
Love you, brother.
Buccaneers 33-20 today.
All right, good stuff, man. Good stuff there. Let's go out to Broadway using your second call. Go ahead, my friend. Welcome to the Evolution.
I just want to say, I think we're going to have a game like we did a couple of weeks ago where Antoine Winfield got an interception. And last week, Hakeem Smith leveled the quarterback.
Absolutely. He did. You're absolutely right.
Don't forget that either.
You're correct about that.
I think we have to be positive and look forward, not only in our offense, but in our defense.
All right, you got to do me a favor. Say it. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. Go, Broadway. All right. You did good with that. I know it was tough for you because I know you necessarily can't hear right now because the Eagles fans celebrating. But I appreciate the call. All right.
Thank you, brother. Love you.
Love you too, brother. Love you too. All right, open phone line. I see somebody calling in, so I got to go out to them really quick. We'll get out to them, and we'll say it again. Open phone lines as always. We only got two lines, but they are open. 727-255-03. Yes, sir. Let's go out to Ron Bucs Fantastic McClary, the Marine here on the Evolution. What's your thoughts? What's your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team from 1 to 10? Welcome to the Evolution.
Hey, Pete, man, I thought I missed you, brother, there for a moment. But hey, brother, I would be right there beside you, man, if I was in country right now, back home, joining you. It looks like a good fun place there at
yes.
Is it Whiskey Joe's that you're at right now, Pete?
It's not Whiskey Joe's. It is Tampa Joe's.
Joe's.
And my goal is to make it Tampa Bay Joe's, as I told them, because I want everybody in Tampa Bay to come out here and support the Bucs and the Lightning and of course the Rays and USF Bulls. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Fun times when you're in a sports market like Tampa. Not the largest city, but it's a great city.
Yep.
Great sports teams, good management, and we built the foundation gradually through it. So it's good times, Pete. But just to kind of bounce off, like with the last caller with a couple of explosive plays,
sure.
Those were factors. But I would say, if we will, right, go two tails of two sides of the ball. So I think yes, the defense definitely held their own. You got to tip your cap off to them. But I just think the offense was just horrid. And that I think that's what kind of stalled any ability to win that game. I mean, we were off, and you're going to have games like that. I would say from 1 to 10, I always have to say I'm confident, but I would say I'm a 9. Coming into this, I think Baker will rebound, and I think he'll have a solid game. But I do think that you can't underestimate these guys. It's a division battle, or it's going to be a battle. It's a division game, so it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be easy, and I would like to think that Todd has these guys prepared and thinking that as well. So, hopefully we don't go in there. It's not easy to win in the NFL. So that's that's the grim reality of it. And if we take that approach, I see some good things happening, Pete.
Well, there's definitely an opportunity to have some good things happen here because, again, I definitely think this defense is susceptible to the run game. I think that's what's been lacking the last couple of weeks here. Especially versus the Lions, and the Bucs have an opportunity here with Rachaad White, and of course, with Bucky Irving out, and Sean Tucker back to the scene of the crime. We've seen Tucker do it. We've seen him be the NFC Player of the Week when you feed him the ball, but you've got to make the concerted effort, if you will, to feed that ball, and you gotta make the effort to become that balanced offense that you can be to take the pressure off of Baker Mayfield. I'm kind of concerned with Mayfield. He's banged up. He got really hit. He's been hit the last couple of weeks here. He's putting his body out there on the line. We know what Baker can do. We know what Baker's going to do, but you can't afford to lose Baker Mayfield. So in order to take the pressure off of your quarterback, you're going to have to definitely feed these running backs today. And I think that's a big time key for me. And one of the things that I think is an advantage for this Bucs offense versus the Saints coming into this game, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, Pete. You're 100% right on that. Absolutely. And another thing, I noticed earlier in the week when, when they, was watching some film over there at Advent, one Buck place. Baker did. Of course, they were just doing, walkthroughs, but yeah, he didn't look too good, man. He had a like a long black stretch type of support brace on.
Yeah.
But Baker's tough. I think he's just one of those guys. He's the catalyst.
He's him. Offense. He's that dude. And again, the offense goes through him. And as Saquon Barkley runs away there, looks like he's about to. Barkley's already had a big day for the Eagles, as Eagle fans are just elated, if you will, in the background. But you're exactly right. Baker is him. And again, this offense goes through Baker, but I definitely think they're going to need more help from that running game today. And could Absolutely. Have, I think that's the game plan. Josh Grizzard, I think will find a way to get the ball to Rachaad White and get the ball to Sean Tucker, as they should.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a big thing too, Pete, is, and I'm sure most of the fans would agree and know this already, but having Bucky out it's been tough, because we're lacking, because also, I don't know if people have noticed, I'm sure you probably noticed, sometimes I've seen a couple occasions where, I caught it where Bucky was back, he wasn't involved in actually getting the ball on that particular play. But I mean, he kept, Baker's clock from getting cleaned. I mean, for a guy his stature, the way that he can catch the ball out of the backfield is amazing, but how he can just kind of pass protect sometimes. And of course, we know Rachaad is decent with that as well. So, those are key factors. So to be kind of missing that, it's tough. And Bucky adds a flair and an excitement to the offense, because he can do so many things. You can use him as a receiver.
Yeah.
He can catch the ball out of the flat. He can make guys miss. But I'm confident we have two solid. I like Tucker a lot. I really hope he has a standout game.
Yeah.
Man, he's built like a tank, man. His low center of gravity. He can make things happen, and so can Rachaad. Hopefully the offensive line will help those guys.
Gotta open up holes. You've got to dictate the game there. For me, you've got to take advantage of this Saints defense. They're not a great defense, especially up front. Cam Jordan is a shell of himself. He's got a big mouth, but he doesn't play big. He has played big in the past against the Bucs, and he's going to want to. You got to shut him up. You got to dictate the line. You got to dictate the line of scrimmage. If you can do that, then I definitely think you can win this game. And you got to do a better job of protecting Baker Mayfield. You got to keep the pressure off of him, because you don't want him to take any unnecessary hits, because you don't want to see a backup quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater, and you don't want to see the third guy that they brought up there in Bazelak.
Yeah, and also, obviously, keep an eye on Demario Davis, where he is. I mean, I know that's going to be a tough task.
Yep.
That guy's amazing.
Tough.
On the other side of the ball there.
They've got some talent on both sides of the ball. Demario Davis has been a thorn in the side of the Bucs. Chase Young, young guy there. Granderson, on the back end there. Kool-Aid McCaffrey, Justin Reed. I mean, they've got some players.
Absolutely.
McCaffrey, yeah. So,
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, Pete, I just wanted to call in here and, just a great show, good stuff as always.
Thank you, man.
Great content. Glad you're over there. Got to come join you.
Should.
When I do get back home. Of course, I'm over here in Qatar now, and but I'm still tuned to you guys, of course.
That's amazing stuff, man. You're listening in Qatar. That's amazing. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, brother. I take
service.
you everywhere I go, man. I've had you in Kuwait, brother. I've had you in the Dominican Republic. Everywhere I go, I always take you with me.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
Hey, go Bucs, Pete. Great stuff. And
we gotta end it off on the right note there. You know what you gotta do, right? Bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense. Go, Marine.
Bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense.
There you go. Winner, chicken dinner.
Go Bucs. Thanks, Pete.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Marine. Good stuff there. Open phone line 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. He also said, "Go Bucs, go Bucs."
No?
He said, "Go Bucs." He said, "Go Bucs." He said, "Go Bucs." He said, "Go Bucs." All right, we're live here from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. As the Eagles are taking over this game right now, it's 24-13. Looks like they made a defensive play or no offensive play there. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't watch Eagles football, so I don't know what's going on. But there's lots of fans here in the background. Bucs fans, do your part. Get out here. Support the evolution of sports talk television. Come out to Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. So let's go out back to the comments here. We'll read those, and then we will continue to break down this game. Here's one. Vita Vea is active. Boom. Gotta love that. There was some question marks about him playing in this game. He has been banged up, but you need him because he definitely is going to lead that defensive line. He's going to help you out. For me, everything is predicated in that middle. It's Vita Vea. It's Elijah Roberts, the rookie, playing very well. Congratulations to Elijah Roberts right now, by the way, earning that starting role because we've had him on the Sports Web, and I told you that he would make a big impact for that Bucs defense, and I definitely think, with Elijah Cansey being out, that definitely helps the cause. But I love that kid. I love that kid's attitude. He's been a big part of that Bucs defensive line. So Vita Vea playing in this game, good. Let's go out to Parrish there with the muscles. Love that. Let's go out to Parrish again. Somebody's got to step up. Pass rushing. Don't let Rattler get comfortable. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. That's one of my biggest keys of this game. Who will step up besides a Yaya Diaby? Because I think Diaby is starting to come into his own, if you will. The kind of games that he's had, you definitely got to step up. All right, let's go out to Tim. Tim, welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television. I'm doing great, buddy. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm getting ready for the big game today.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, we really need this win.
Yes.
And heading into that bye week.
Listen, a team doesn't need a bye week more than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let me know, okay? Because they definitely need a bye week.
That's my biggest concern is our injuries.
Right.
But I think today, we're going to make a concerted effort to run the football.
Well, you got to, don't you?
Yes. After last week,
I mean, you got to take the pressure off of Baker Mayfield. You have to.
Right.
And then on top of it, again, there's a great opportunity here. The Saints are not good against the run. They're giving up 4.2 yards per carry.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Exactly. The doctor is in. Even though I don't play one on TV, even though I got the white on today, I'm not a doctor.
Anyway, forward to the game. I want to see us get over 200 yards of rushing. That would be nice.
Yes, absolutely.
And by the way, Carolina and Atlanta are both getting smoked.
Well, you got to love that. I mean, happy days are here to stay. And
yes, so we can get this one in the bank today. Take the week off. We're being great.
Well, you're going to be in great shape because you're 6-2. You're ahead in the NFC South, and again, of course, the goal is more than anything else, get healthy. I think you get this rest that will be great to get healthy, and then on top of it, you take firm control of this NFC South, and then the second half of the year looks very favorable, especially with Carolina on your schedule twice there in a couple weeks. Yeah, in Miami. Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Winnable games.
Anyway.
Right.
So anyway, I just wanted to give you a call and check in with you, bud. All right.
Yes, my friend, I appreciate you as always. Hey, how do we end off the call here? Do it. Bring your passion. Yes.
Bring your excitement.
Yes.
No nonsense.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, there it goes. I couldn't hear your noise sound effects on the YouTube.
You couldn't hear it?
No, I couldn't. I mean, I just heard that one that you did, but I wasn't able to hear it on YouTube, and a couple other people wrote on there that they couldn't hear the sound.
They couldn't hear the sound effects, huh? Let's see here. Let's see.
I couldn't hear it on YouTube, but I just heard it. You just played it. I heard that one. So
that's weird. Okay. All right, my friend. I appreciate you as always. Okay.
Take care, bro.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you after the game.
Yeah. See you after the game. All right. Well, I don't know why that's not coming through at this point. I've got everything that could possibly be going. Just work with me, I guess. I don't know. You can hear that one. You got to love technology sometimes. You just got to deal with it, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know, my friend. All right. Well, we'll just go with it at this point. So let's go out to. All right. Let's continue to read the comments at this point. Let's go Buccaneers. Let's go Bucs. Hopefully you can hear this. All right, good stuff there. Christopher Cole, 17-3 Miami right now. Michael said Saints got out to a strong D, but let's go. Absolutely. Falcons fans booing their team is so funny. Got to love that. Let's see. Eagles fans. Yep, they are here. More Eagle fans. Peter Blake finds Eagle fans. It is what it is. Let's see. I think you should try to hang out Raymond James Stadium Bar and Restaurant. Well, how about somebody suggest where to go? Because this is the place to go right now. This is the place that's going to have me. This is the place that's opened up their arms to the evolution of sports talk television. And I'll just put it out there. I don't know if you're trolling me or not, but how about come out here and support the evolution of sports talk television and be a Bucs fan instead of criticizing another fan base that comes out and supports their team? How about that? Is that good? Is that good? I think so. I think we're done here. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Somebody coming in here. Thank you very much. I know you're an Eagle fan. Thank you. I'm actually a little bit of an Eagles fan, believe it or not. Great. Awesome. Christopher Cole, Eagles getting the calls again today. Let's go out to Tampa Bay Buccaneers are my home team, but I'm an NFL fan in general. Fan a certain amount of other teams as well. Eagles are actually one of those other teams. I have a system of teams I like, hate, respect. I currently 1/3 of each category of NFL teams as a whole. Okay, can't hear the sound effects. Don't know why. Can't hear sound effects. Okay, go Bucs. We have to win today. Hopefully you can hear that. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. I'm a fan. 1/3 teams hate. 1/3 partly due to a variety of teams. I was a fan of the Redskins, Oilers changing their names, respect another 1/3 of the teams. I'm currently thinking the Bucs win against the Saints. They should. I'm rooting for Sean Tucker. I'm a Braswell fan, but I'm actually lost a little faith in him. I don't see him making it. I'm rooting for a big day from Kamara Muhammad. Absolutely, certainly possible. Thanks a lot for the comments. I'd love for Braswell to come out of nowhere, but I'm currently thinking he's a bust. I'm rooting for Braswell, but I'm actually think he's a bust. Let's go out to Don Pudge there. I'm rooting for Bijan to make another fumble. That's always a good thing, right? Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Bijan Robinson just fumbled inside the red zone. Wow. He's not having a good day at this point, it seems like. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's go out to definitely rooting for the Dolphins to beat the Falcons. Yes, the Saints can be a trap game. The Bucs are not. For real, injuries do matter. Go Bucs and Dolphins. Go Bucs. Hopefully you can hear these. I think you can hear some of these. Let's do for the muscle hamster. Christopher Cole, 24-3 now. Dolphins putting it on the Falcons. Honestly thought they would be 4-4 going into the bye. Texans beating up on the 49ers. Wow, how about that, huh? We are coming to Tampa Thanksgiving week. Definitely going to grab lunch at Tampa Joe's. Come out here if you're in town during that week. I don't know if there's a home game or if there's an away game, but if there is an away game, come out here to Tampa Joe's, 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. Let's go out to Chris Cole. Falcons getting ran all over. Can't wait to see Kalijah in the playoffs. I think he's done for the year. 30-3 Dolphins. Bye-bye Falcons. Baker maybe needs to get rid of the ball more often, slide more often than taking hits. Definitely think he's got to get rid of the ball, but it's the gift and the curse that keeps on giving when it comes to Baker Mayfield, right? I mean, we know that he's going to take some hits because he's going to be mobile. He's going to scale the pocket. He's going to try to make things happen. He's going to try to accomplish that 3rd and 4th down when he needed. He's going to put his body out there on the line. Absolutely. Let's go out to Tim. Falcons, Panthers losing big. Let's go Buccaneers. Where is Harry? Harry is not here today. He's dealing with the family situation, so it's just me and you. Hopefully you can hear some of that. Bucs win this game. They'll be in the driver's seat to win the division. Exactly. All is not lost, Bucs fans, right? A lot of people think it's all lost. It's not lost at this point when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's not. You win this game today, you're 6-2, you're in the driver's seat. Not only you have an opportunity to win the NFC South, but you have an opportunity to still win that NFC because we see that teams can falter. Take care of your business. You should win this game today. You should win it. You should win it handily. You should. And it's going to take a great effort by this offense, defense, and of course special teams. All three facets of the game. So yes, I agree with you, Chris Cole, Hall of Famer. Artesia Williams. Let's go Buccaneers. Let's go Bucs. Hopefully you can hear some of this. I hope you can hear some of this. Go Bucs. Hello to all Bucs Nation, all great web heads out there. Great stuff, Pete. Thank you, Marine. Appreciate you. What made you think that, Mike? Injuries, absolutely. Michael says. So proud of our Bucs. Joy. Special Olympics athletes. Gotta love that. Thank you very much. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I can hear it through mine. I live in San Diego. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Appreciate you. Can you announce me? Special Olympics athlete, bowling, swimming team? Absolutely. Sure. Go Bucs. All right. Let's go out to Instagram Live right now. No comments right there, but there are open phone lines if you want to get in on them and talk about what your confidence level is. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391 as we get you ready for Bucs versus the New Orleans Saints. Bucs coming into this game 5-2, Saints at 1-6. Let's go out. I'm going to get my lucky green tea mocha before the game. All right, cool. So thanks a lot for tuning in as always. So the questions are out there. What is your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team from 1 to 10? Who needs to step up today in a big way? We talked about the pass rushing as they'll be without Hassan Reddick. For me, it's Anthony Nelson. Nelson, in the limited time that he's been able to play, has been able to step up. Can he step up today? Can he make Bucs fans forget about the notion of Jason Light trading for an edge pass rusher? Is Nelson and Braswell the guys, the key to this game? Because we heard from the great TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, the media icon. You're most likely going to double up on a Yaya Diaby. So somebody on that other side has to step up. You can't just bring the blitz every time. We saw Tyke Smith be successful with that. Antoine Winfield Jr. be successful. Both of those guys bringing blitzes. I know you could try to bring blitzes from the linebacking spot there. It's Savasier Dennis and Levante David, but you would like to get pressure from your front four. So can you get that today? 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. So I think that's a big-time key. Of course, Ibuka coming out. He's not on the injury report. 4 catches for 58 yards. Will he be more involved in this offense today? You would think that he would be, depending on how healthy he is. We talked about from Harry the Greek's standpoint here with Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard may have to step up today. Tez Johnson stepped up last week. 4 catches for 58 yards with a touchdown. I don't think you're going to forget your passing game, right? This is a passing team, but I definitely hope that the Bucs would consider running the ball a lot more than what they did versus the Lions, if that makes sense. Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Talking about this Saints team, they gave up 26 points versus the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams. 3 for 12 on third down, so they're not able to stop that team. That's where the Bucs can establish that. They were not very good when it came to the lines last week, going 4 for 16. You got to do a better job of that because that will, continue drives. So a Bucs offense coming in here having their worst game. Saints defense having their worst game. Again, 3 for 12 on third down, 26 points, and giving up 222 yards of rushing to a Chicago Bear team that, let's face it, DeAndre Swift and who else? Like I would happen to think that the Bucs, talent-wise, in that running back room with White and Tucker are a lot better and would have the advantage. Is that your big key to the game, Bucs fans? What is your keys to the game? Who should step up? What's your confidence level from 1 to 10? 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Of course, you worry about Alvin Kamara. 22. 6 of the the 6 of the 7 games for the Saints offense, they've scored 22 points or under. So this is not an explosive offense by any means. But again, the big time key for me, shut down Alvin Kamara because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And we saw how this defense was victimized, especially at the linebacking situation, right? With Savasier Dennis missing some tackles. This defense overall not having a great game versus the Lions, and Jamar Gibbs going for over 100 yards. This rushing attack going for over 100 yards. I always say it, if this Bucs defense, their staple is to stop the running game, then you got to do a better job. And you also can't give up big plays of 78 yards, which you did against Gibbs. And we've seen Kamara, again, be a Bucs killer. My concern here, your linebacking core there, whether it's Levante David or Savasier Dennis or Deion Jones, can you keep him under control in the passing game? Because you know that the Saints are going to try to put that ball, give that ball to him in the passing game. Can you tackle him? If you play that zone defense, which I know a lot of Bucs fans hate, if you play that zone defense and the guy is there, you got to make the tackle. And especially against Kamara in space, because he can make things happen. Thank you very much. Appreciate you as always. Chris Cole, can't have a game like the Falcons and the Panthers today. No, you can't. You definitely can't do that. So that's one of my major concerns there is Alvin Kamara, because we talk about it. He's definitely been a Bucs killer. My phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. As somebody is texting me right now, what is the address to Tampa Joe's? It is 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. That's where you get down here, Bucs fans, if you want to support the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you want to support the evolution of sports talk television, that's where you go to. So good stuff there from you guys. Appreciate it as always. So Alvin Kamara at this point, big time concern. Spencer Rattler in the game again, 241 yards, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns versus the Bears, 3 interceptions though. So we've seen that when that Bucs team can get pressure from the defensive line, from the front four, or they blitz, you can cause pressure, you can make some things happen. So I would expect for the Bucs to do that today. The other guy that's concerned for me is Jawan Johnson at tight end, right? Because the Bucs have had, it's been tough against tight ends this year. So who's covering that tight end? Is it Antoine Winfield Jr.? Is it Tyke Smith? Is it one of those linebackers? Can you keep him under control? Because we've seen tight ends. And look, when a quarterback is struggling and you can't find your outside wide receivers or your outside targets, you're going to go to your safety valve. You're going to go to not only Kamara and the flat, but also a Johnson at tight end. So that would be a concern. And then for me, another Ohio State wide receiver that can make things happen and has done, made some plays against the Bucs in the past. That'd be Chris Olave coming into this game here from the Bears game. 5 catches for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns, finally getting back healthy. So that's a concern. That's also a matchup to watch. Jamel Dean, does he continue his sterling play? 3 interceptions, restructured the contract, has an opportunity not only earning starting position with the Bucs going forward, but possibly another team. Certainly seems like he stepped up his game. And then you have the young kids in Benjamin Morrison, who played pretty well, and Jacob Parrish, who had a penalty or 2 there, but has also played well. That back end is not as bad as a lot of people think. But again, it goes back to what, right? It goes back to when you have a defense that's playing zone, you've got to make tackles. You can't have broken tackles. You can't have missed assignments. I get it's a Saints team that's 1-6, but they got some weapons on this team. Chris Olave is one of them. And then also Rashad Sheehy, 4 catches in that game versus the Bears. We know that he's a speed burner. We know that he can make things happen, and he can also make things happen on special teams. So that right there, those guys are the ones that I worry about when it comes to this Bucs defense going forward here. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Chris Cole. Can't have a game like the Falcons and Panthers. Great show. Thank you. Definitely check out Tampa Joe's. Great energy there. Yeah, it's great energy here. Definitely. Gotta definitely get some great Buck energy in here. Rashad Sheehy, especially on special teams, because not only can he be a burner, but he could be special teams. Special teams has got to continue. The last couple of games here has been a lot better. But also we've seen where you have those breakdowns, especially on kick and punt coverage. That player right there can make some things happen. So watch for him. That's definitely one of those things. But going back to the defense here, because I think it's very important. For me, it's one of the main keys to win this game versus the Saints is coming into it. You have 20 sacks, and you actually had 4 sacks versus the Lions. Yaya Diaby had a game. He did well. You had some other players step up. We talked about Elijah Roberts. Who's going to step in for Hassan Reddick? Who's going to be the guy? Hopefully it's Nelson. Hopefully it's Braswell. Hopefully. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Logan Hall. That'd be another player there. Guys got to step up on that defensive line. You got to step up. Going back to it, the last matchup there, the last home game versus the Saints, because again, like TJ said, TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, the Bucs have won 5 out of 6 here. Baker Mayfield, 24 for 36, 325, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And I definitely remember that game in New Orleans. That second quarter was awesome. It was awful. It was actually awful because the Bucs had a lead and had one of their worst quarters as the Eagles have scored here. We're live from Tampa Joe's 93-16 Anderson Road right now to update the score. 37-13 Eagles over the New York Football Giants. Let's go out there. It's on the itinerary. Can't wait. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate you. Love to meet you here. Always love to meet webheads when they come out here to Tampa Joe's and be a part of the evolution of sports talk television. So Baker Mayfield, not necessarily one of his best games, turned over the ball 3 times, had 4 touchdowns. But this was the game that I think a lot of people discovered in the National Football League. And also the Bucs discovered that you had something, you had a hidden gem there. Excuse me, and a Sean Tucker, 14 carries for 136 yards. So is that the guy? Is that the key to the Bucs game today? Is it the running game, Bucs fans? Questions are out there. What's your keys to the game? Who do you think steps up today? Who should step up today? And what's your confidence level from 1 to 10? 727-255-0391 at 727-255-0391. Let's go out to Christopher Cole there. Falcons paying Cousins $100 million for absolutely nothing. Love it. That's good stuff. Gotta love that. Always good stuff to hear. Always good stuff to see there. Good stuff. Gotta love that. You absolutely gotta love that, don't you? Awful. Absolutely. There we go. All right. So I made a change there. So maybe that'll work. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear that? Hopefully you can. So give me a thumbs up if you hear the sound effects that I just played. Can you hear this sound effect? It is live pregame show from Philly Joe's. It is Tampa Joe's, not Philly Joe's, but Tampa Joe's. But there are Eagle fans out here. Again, I'm going to continue to go if you don't want to see him around here, Bucs fans, come out here, 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. I love to watch. I love you guys watching. I love you guys participating in the chat. I love it. But you can be out here and you can be a part of the evolution of sports talk television, because right here you have an open seat, an open mic, an opportunity to say what you want to say if you're a Tampa Bay sports fan, if you represent the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What do you think about this team today? What's your confidence level? Who needs to step up? 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. So no sound effects today. Don't know what is going on. We'll figure it out. Maybe I just need to switch something around. I don't know. It happens like that sometimes. We'll see how it works. We'll continue to see what happens. So, all right. So yeah, it almost came through there, but still nothing. Okay. Well, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. I'll figure it out there at halftime. Figure it out before halftime at this point. I will definitely figure it out. As it looks like, let's see here. Manage auto settings. Yeah, all right. Good stuff there. Looks like everything is good there. And it's still not coming through. That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, no worries. Sorry about that. Sorry the sound effects are not working today. I don't know what's going on at this point. But we'll definitely monitor it and we'll see what we can figure out. All right. So we talked about the offense at this point. We talked about the defense. It's a game you should win. It honestly is. But you got to do a better job of not only taking care of the ball, winning the turnover battle, but also not passing the ball so much. 50 pass attempts. That makes you one-dimensional. That really does. That makes you completely one-dimensional at this point. So, all right. What's the other things that I could think of that they could definitely do a little bit better of? 3rd for 13 on 3rd down. Offensively, you got to do a better job than that, especially defensively. Defensively, 3rd for 13. You know what? I think the defense didn't play as bad as a lot of people thought they did. I really didn't. I thought they really played well. They had their moments. Did they give up some big plays in that game? Yeah. Did they give up some yards against the Detroit Lions? Yeah, they did. Absolutely, they did. So we will definitely see what the Bucs can do at this juncture. We talked about it here. Not only do you have Chris Olave and Rashad Sheehy, but also Brandon Cooks coming into this game here. 14 catches for 127 yards. We also know that he's a speed threat. He's a guy that you have to watch for. And also, he could be traded at the deadline that's coming up here in a couple of weeks. And this would be the 5th time that he would be traded in NFL history. So, very interesting indeed. And again, we talked about Chase Young, Granderson, Kool-Aid McKestry, and of course, Justin Reed there. So they definitely have some players. Again, guys that are not going to play in this game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers: Hassan Reddick, Bucky Irving, Luke Haggard, Chris Godwin Jr., and of course, Mike Evans will not be in this game. Let's go out to Raina here. Raina, welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television live here from Tampa Joe's. Go, my friend.
Hey.
Hey.
So I got to keep up the tradition because every time I call you, we win.
Okay.
So I got to keep up the tradition, right?
Go ahead, do it. You got to keep the tradition up, and you got to give me your confidence level. You got to call every time to keep that tradition going. You can't stop calling because of that. It's all about what? Superstitions when it comes to sports. Very superstitious. You got to continue to have that superstition.
Right. So 99.9%.
Yes.
And the Dolphins and the Panthers are getting their booties whipped today.
Booties whipped. Yes. You didn't say the other word. You said booties. So there you go. It's good stuff.
We're pirates. We got to say booties.
There you go. That's it. So your confidence level is 99.9%. Where's the 1% at? Where's the doubt with this team at this point?
they're 0.1. There's no doubt. I had to say 99.9. So
okay. All right. Who do you think needs to step up today for this Bucs team, Raina?
I think Abuka is better. I don't think he was 100% last week.
Agree. I completely agree with that. Yes. Yes.
The OU alumni, Shepard, needs to step up today.
Definitely. That was Harry's guy. Remember, Harry the Greek said it. Sterling Shepard needs to step up and listen. He's got the great opportunity to do that because the Bucs lose Mike Evans for the year, Chris Godwin for a little bit, of course, Jalen McMillan. So Shepard, veteran presence, has done it before, has that chemistry of Baker Mayfield. Can he be the guy that steps up today? Is that your guy that you're picking that steps up versus that Saints defense?
And then Tucker's going to run more.
Run wild. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right.
And White. So
Okay.
I think we're good today.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. You got to do me one favor here because I'm going to have everybody do it when they call the show. You got to say, bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
Bring your passion. No, bring no nonsense.
We got to start over again. Come on. We got to do this like we know what we're doing. You watch this show a long time. You ready? Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
Okay. Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any effing nonsense.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good stuff there. I can't play the sound effect, but I appreciate you. All right.
Go Bucs.
Go Bucs. Absolutely. Go Bucs. Ba, 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 ba. I'll give you the best sound effects I got. I don't know. That makes me mad. They're not playing. I don't know why they're not playing at this point. It makes no sense at this juncture. No sense at all, but yeah, that is what it is. All right. It's open phone lines if you want to talk about it. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Let's go out to Damn It Jim right there. Go Buccaneers, 100%. Love that. And it is game time. It absolutely is game time. Yes, it is. It is game time. Ready to go, Bucs fans. Are you ready to go with this game? What's your confidence level with this team? Right now, Eagles fans feeling very confident. They're winning 38-20. Looking at the scores around the league, Patriots 32-13 over the Cleveland Browns. Somebody give me some other score predictions. In fact, we'll go out to those scores right now as I'm producing my own show. So 30-16 Ravens over the Bears in a shocker. Lamar Jackson not playing in that game, but the Ravens showing everybody that today against the Bears. And again, that's why I say a week-by-week league, right? So the Bears beat the Saints. You're thinking you have the advantage over the Ravens because Lamar Jackson's not playing in that game. And guess what? The Ravens say, nope, we need that win. We need that game, 30-16. Bengals in a offensive show there. Bengals beating the Jets, still looking for their first win, 38-32. So Bengals winning that there. Let's go out to the Bills. 40-9 over the Carolina Panthers. The Texans, 26-15 over the 49ers. We talked about those other scores there. Good stuff. So those are your scores around the league. And then, of course, the Chargers took care of the Vikings on Thursday Night Football, 37-10. In that game, Carson Wentz got hurt, got banged up. So the quarterback carousel, if you will, for the Vikings continues. We'll see if McCarthy can come back for them, but they are not able to keep any quarterbacks at this point healthy. And Wentz was just awful the other night versus the Minnesota versus the Chargers for the Minnesota Vikings. He was awful for the Vikings against the LA Chargers and Justin Herbert. Let's see. Starts. Bucs are going to win. I like that, Van House Life. You usually troll me all the time when it comes to that. So that's interesting in itself. Was trying to think here what I was looking at. Again, officially for this Bucs game, Bucky Irving is out. Chris Godwin Jr. is out. Vita Vea is active at this point. And we talked about the scores around the league. So let's see here. So let me go ahead. I'll tell you what we're going to go ahead and do. I think we'll go ahead and just wrap this show up at this point. We'll get you ready. I know there's some time here in the game before the game. If you want to call in, give me some final thoughts here. Give me a prediction, and then we'll end it off. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Who's the player that you think will stand out today? Who's a player that needs to step up? And what's your confidence level from 1 to 10 as we're live here from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. Get out here, Bucs fans. Show these Eagles show these Eagle fans what it's all about. And I think I have a Bucs fan in the background here. This is kind of funny. Bucs fan right here in the background. I'm looking at you. Come here. Come here. Let's see if we can talk to some Bucs fans. Go ahead. Sit down there. Put that on. All right. So let's talk about this. First, welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television. You close enough to that mic? Get close to that mic.
Yes.
All right. What's your name?
Nada.
Nada. You come to Tampa Joe's a lot?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what do you like about Tampa Joe's coming out here? Just hold that mic there.
It's a great atmosphere, great food, great people. You can feel the energy of the people here, and they have a lot of TVs that you can watch all the games.
So I believe that's your husband, right?
Yes.
Yes, your husband. He's an Eagle fan.
Eagle fans.
Okay, so how does that work out? How does that dynamic work out? Because you're a Bucs fan, and I saw you kind of supporting your husband there, but you're really a Bucs fan, right? How long you been a Bucs fan for?
Forever.
How long?
Actually, like 20 years.
20 years. So who's your favorite Buck of all time?
Of course, Tom Brady was.
Tom Brady? Tom Brady's your favorite Buck of all time. That's okay. I thought you would say Derek Brooks or Leroy Selman or something like that. So, Nada, what's your confidence level with this Bucs team versus the Saints today, 1 to 10?
Well, of course, the Bucs are going to win.
Bucs are going to win, right?
100%.
100%. Who's a player you think will step up in this game? Is it Baker Mayfield? Who is it for you?
Yeah, Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayfield. You love Mayfield as a quarterback?
Of course.
Love him better than Tom Brady.
They're both good.
Both good. Very good. Very good. Very good response. All right, give me a score prediction, and we'll get you out of here on that, okay?
Let's say 31-5.
31 what?
To 5.
To 5. Wow, Nada coming strong here. Nada, go ahead and look into that camera and say you've been on the evolution of Sports Talk Television, the Sports Web.
Evolution Sport Television.
The Sports Web.
Sports Web.
There you go, live here from Tampa Joe's.
Yes.
Can you do me another favor? Can you say, bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense?
Bring your passion, bring your excitement, don't bring any nonsense.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nada, thanks a lot for tuning in here and coming on the evolution, all right? All right, let me grab those headphones off of you right there. There you go. Thank you, Nada. See, there are Bucs fans here. It took a little bit, but there are some Bucs fans here getting ready to watch this. I think it's going to be a beatdown. I don't think it's going to be a close game. I do not. I ain't buying the whole, Bucs are going to have a trap game situation. They're going to play down to their competition. I'm not buying that. Open phone lines. Give me some final thoughts here. We'll see if we can find any more. Oh, I see a Bucs fan right there. There's a Bucs fan. That's crazy. Maybe we'll get her on. I got more women Bucs fans here than men. What's going on here, guys? What's going on here? 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. Where you at? I asked the question, where can you go to? Where you have a live streaming sports talk show that you can be a part of. That usually has radio elements of sound effects. But today, the sound effects decided to take, you know what. Yeah. But we still got phone calls. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. We'll try to figure this out. We will. Well, where can you go to? What restaurant in the Tampa Bay area do you have the evolution of Sports Talk Television? Where you have fans in the background, where you have waitresses walking around looking at me like I'm nuts because I'm trying to talk to them while they work. Where can you go to besides Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa? Be a part of this. Be a part of the evolution of Sports Talk Television. Let's see here. Baker is gonna bake. I like that. Dave, Sun Devil Dave, let's go Bucks. Bears losing to the Ravens. Third string Huntley. Yeah, I can't figure that out. I'm talking. I think there's a reason why the sound effects don't work today, because they don't want me to play the Tom Brady suck to Harry the Greek. They don't want that to happen. As you've got Eagle fan right there. You want to sit down? Sit down.
Oh, thank you.
Put your headphones on. All right, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with Eagle.
May not be right.
Right, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with NFL fans coming on the sports web because, yes, we are a Tampa Bay local sports talk show that supports the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But we don't hate you today. Okay? So talk to me. Tell me what your name is. Welcome to the sports web.
My name's Dan.
Okay.
It's my bachelor party this weekend.
Bachelor party.
Bachelor
Okay.
party, yeah.
How's that going so far?
Going great.
Yeah.
Going great. It's our last day, so the vibes are really high.
Yeah.
Doing great. I mean, the Eagles just won big, so.
So you're getting married. You're getting married, my friend.
I am getting married.
Okay. What's how long? First and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is she an Eagles fan?
She's a big time Eagles fan.
Okay. Do you have to have that in a relationship these days?
That was big. That was important.
How big was it?
It was very important. I
Yeah.
mean, I met her the year that we lost the Super Bowl in 2022.
Right.
I met her in Philly, so I already knew she was an Eagles fan before we even started dating. So
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Well, congratulations on that. Who's your favorite Eagle of all time?
Of all time.
All time, yes. How long you been an Eagles fan for?
My whole life. I mean, we all grew up in Philly, so it was. We're here on the bachelor party. We all grew up in Philly. My favorite Eagle of all time is. I mean, it's hard to go against Hurts right now.
Right. So favorite Eagle of all time is Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Not Donovan McNabb.
No. I'm a McNabb guy, but he's not my favorite of all time. It's Hurts.
Okay.
And it's maybe Saquon after last year.
Saquon. Yeah, you got some other guys there I can think of. I'm trying to think of the safety. I'm trying to think of the Eagles players in my head that killed the Bucs for all those years. I won't mention the NFC Championship game. We won't mention the link on that. But let's talk about this bachelor party. What's the typical bachelor party for you? What did you guys plan out? Where'd you guys go?
We had nothing planned out.
Nothing planned. Well, that's usually good.
So,
it's usually good when you don't plan it out, because when you plan it out, it doesn't work out.
Our idea for coming to Tampa was we wanted to come out for the Eagles game. And
right.
The weekend didn't end up working out.
Didn't work out.
We were like, all right, let's still go to Tampa.
Right.
It would be great. And
right.
It's been the best. It's been so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a great city.
It is a great city. We love it here. We understand that Eagle fans come here. We understand that all these other fans come here because it's a great place to vacation.
Right.
It's usually sweet when the Bucs beat the Eagles, but consequently the Eagles beat the Bucs this year at Raymond James Stadium with loud.
A lot of Eagles fans.
A lot of Eagle fans
yeah.
there, yes, screaming that chant that you guys chant all the time. What is that chant?
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
All right, so I let you have that. That's all good. Tell everybody out there your name right here. You've been on the Sports Web. What's your name?
My name's Dan, and this is the best podcast of all time. You guys want to get on this?
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Real quick there, put those headphones back on. You got to do me a favor. While you come out to Tampa Joe's on Sunday, tell Bucs fans, tell Eagle fans, tell NFL fans why you should come out to Tampa Joe's, 9316 Anderson Road.
Unbelievable place, unbelievable food, everything. It's a great spot. There's my boys here. Come out. It's a great place to watch games. 100%.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Be safe, my friend. Enjoy the bachelorhood. And as I always say, I'm a single guy here, but I always tell people this. Happy wife, happy life.
Right, that's right.
There you go. Even I know that. I'm a single guy, and I know that.
That's right.
Congratulations, my friend. Absolutely. Yes, sir. All right, there you go. See? I'm not a hater. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover here on the Sports Web. I allow Eagle fans to come up here and talk about their team, which right now they're feeling real good about because the Giants absolutely blew their doors off the first matchup there in New Jersey, and now the Eagles are winning. Looks like 32-13. So there you go. There you go. You gotta love that. Bachelorhood. Bachelor party. He's celebrating with his friends here. They're from Philly. They're having a good time. It's called the Sports Web. Yeah, you want to get on? You come on if you want. Come on. Is that first and foremost? Get close to that mic. What's your name?
It's Nick Ortez.
Okay, is that your real hair?
It's a transplant that's not going well. It's fine.
It's not going well. All right. So tell me, how long you been an Eagle fan for?
The entire life.
Okay.
Born and raised.
All right. Who's your
Greatest city in the world?
Why is it?
Brotherly love, baby.
Why? What? First and foremost, because a lot of Eagle fans get a lot of bad publicity, right. But tell people out there that you're not like that typical Eagles fan, right?
No, we're better than you. We were raised in a better city. We're stronger than you. We're smarter than you. We're better looking.
Why are you guys here then?
We're the reigning champions of the world, baby.
That's true. That's true. All right. So who's your favorite?
Jealousy.
It's okay. What's all right? It's okay to be jealous sometimes. Okay. So tell me, who's your favorite Eagle fan? Eagle player of all time?
All time is different. You got B-Dog. He's the biggest representative of Philadelphia. He's tough, aggressive, and he will back it up by slamming you into the ground and blessing you while you're being buried. He is a machine. But then you have Jason Kelsey, who is screaming in your face. That guy deserves 2 Super Bowls. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
He is a nightmare. He's definitely a nightmare. You have to feel good about this win today. Talk about this win because the Giants a couple of weeks ago kind of embarrassed you on Thursday Night Football, and you had revenge for them. So talk about Saquon.
Divisional game. Everyone knows you go 1-1 in a divisional game. Doesn't matter if you're a defending Super Bowl champion or you're just some little rinky-dink team that whatever happens. But this is where we showed up. You come into our house, we're going to smack your teeth in. Sorry. Again, her player is her player. You feel bad for the guy, but we're going to give it to you.
Somebody asked you, is that a John Bon Jovi wig?
Well, we're halfway there. Wow. What do you think, buddy? What do you think?
Living on a prayer. I love
Living
that.
on a
87, 88, man.
That's how touchdowns on my fantasy team. I mean,
it kind of looks like Joe Dirt, though. You ever seen Joe Dirt?
The most disrespect of all time. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Either way, you got an entire bachelor party here. It's Joni Bop's bachelor party, and we're cheering on. We saw the greatest podcast going on right now.
Thank you.
Reporting in the hottest of news.
The Sports Web. And they
Sports
call
Web.
me the Rolex reporter because I got a Rolex from Jake Paul for asking a question. That's a true story.
We're talking
So tell me about this bachelor party because I asked the guy about it, and he wouldn't tell me. So what did you guys have planned? What do you guys have planned going forward here for this bachelor party here in Tampa Bay area?
Celebration Sunday. After a win like that, we are painting the town red, or should I say, we're painting the town green.
Yes.
Yoni Bob's, the guy that you just saw, the best looking guy, our number one guy in the group. We're celebrating him on his bachelor party. Could not be a better guy. We are going to go crazy in the city of Tampa. Beautiful city. We're just borrowing it for one weekend only, and we're going to shut it down. It's been a fantastic time, but we thank everyone here for an outrageous support of great bartenders, waitresses, staff, etc. And the ladies, they're not looking bad. Just saying that.
They're not. They never look bad here in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area. All right, tell me why you should come out to Tampa Joe's if you have Eagle fans, Bucs fans, NFL football fans on Sunday here at Tampa Joe's.
We were looking for a spot to watch this game.
Yes.
And when we walked in, I saw a man with a ponytail and an Eagle shirt. But while we were parking, we knew it was lock and loaded. We knew this was the place to be. If you're looking for service, you're looking for drinks, you're looking for an atmosphere that is going to give you the best time, Tampa. And you found our man, Left Sight and Renter. This is it, baby.
Peter Blake, yes.
Peter Blake, he's your guy. You're going to have a drink. You're going to have a laugh. You're going to have a good time. Go Birds to the day I die. Nikhil, we'll see you later, people.
All right, man. Appreciate you as always. Thanks a lot for coming on the Sports Web. See? It wasn't that bad, right? Kind of like eating peas when I was younger, same color too, green. I didn't like it then, but you know what? I'm okay with it. You know why? Because they're NFL football fans, and they feel good today because their Eagles won. As Eagle fans look, what, you want to come over? Come on. Don't be shy. Step on up. Come on. Sit down. Put those headphones on. Get close to that mic right there. There we go. All right. Welcome to the Evolution. What's your name?
Shanice.
Get close to that mic. I want everybody. Shanice. All right, Shanice. Eagles won today. How you feeling?
Great.
Yeah? That's it? You're feeling good? Come on, give me some more excitement here. You're going to win, of course. Is that your boyfriend in the background there? Not yet. You brought him today. Is he good luck? Is he good luck for you? Good luck. Good luck. Okay. How long you been an Eagles fan for? Okay. Wow. Strong. Stern. I like that. That's good. Who's your favorite Eagle of all time? Get close to that mic. Yeah? Okay. All right. Good stuff. Why do you come to Tampa Joe's for?
With my aunt. She come here all the time with my uncle.
All the time with your uncle. Does your uncle get you to be Eagles fan? Does your dad get you to be Eagles fan? What was it? Family member? Uncle? Yeah. How long? How long you been you said all your lives? 30. Wow. Okay. Good stuff. Why do you come to? So you come to Tampa Joe's with your uncle. What's the best place about Tampa Joe's besides watching Eagle games here? Yeah, isn't it?
It's 10-10.
It's lit, like the kids would say, right?
It's lit.
Yes, lit. All right. You got to do me a favor. You got to look into that camera. You got to say you've been on your name. You've been on the sports web, okay?
My name's Shanice. I'm from Philly, and I've been on the sports web.
There you go. Thank you very much, honey. Appreciate you coming on here. The evolution of Sports Talk Television here live. Like and subscribe to the sports web on YouTube and friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake. And everybody's like, oh, my God, you're going to talk to Eagle fans here? I'm going to talk to everybody. I don't care. You're a football fan. It's Sunday. Let the congregation speak. And this is the church right here of football madness, the evolution of Sports Talk Television. I see Bucs fans out there. I feel like, come on in. No, come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. You can come back on real. You can come back on it real quick, but I'm getting Bucs fans. Come on in. All right, we're back. You're back. John Bon Jovi, we'll call you. All right, okay. So what are you back for? What do you have to say?
No, I just didn't have the wig on the first time, so I figured I might as well pop back on. I was like, I didn't make the right first impression. I didn't have my wig on yet.
You didn't have your wig on yet. Okay. You're a part of this bachelor party.
What's that?
You're part of this bachelor party that's going on?
I am the bachelor.
You are the bachelor, but you have the wig on, so it kind of threw me off. Your friend came on with the wig. He said it was John Bon Jovi. It kind of looked like Joe Dirt a little bit.
I was about to say.
Joe Dirt.
They all kind of look like Joe Dirt.
They do look like kind of Joe Dirt. But you guys have not revealed where you guys are going to be going in the Tampa Bay area when it comes to this bachelor party. So where are you at? Dole Establishments, I assume? How much money are they spending on you? You're not spending any money on this, are you? It's your bachelor party.
I haven't spent much yet.
Okay.
But, I mean, we'll see what happens tonight. But
Okay.
We went to this place called Sunset Rodeo last night. You know where that's at?
I think so, yes. I'm very familiar with it. I think so, yeah.
I think it's pretty close to here, but we're heading back tonight.
Okay.
So if you're interested.
Okay. Well, I'll be here covering the game. I'll be here
When the Bucs play?
4:25 coming
They're
up.
playing right now, right?
They're about coming up right now as we speak. So we probably have to.
Lose to the Saints. That's a bad.
Yeah, we can't lose to the Saints. You definitely can't. And it's already going on. I'm sorry. I thought it was 4:25. It's not. It is on right now. It must have been. So we got to get off here, man. I appreciate the time as always. I lost track of time. Thank you very much for coming on the evolution of Sports Talk.
We love you guys.
All right.
This is a great podcast, great bar. Everybody come out.
Thank you very much. Okay, I am very sorry about that. I thought it was 4:25. The game has started. The Bucs have already punted, so I'm not going to stay on any longer. I'll give you my prediction if you want it. 35-14, Tampa Bay over the New Orleans Saints. We'll be live here at halftime as I lost track of time as Eagle fans started to come here. That's what happens. You get down here, 9316 Anderson Road. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time. And for fans of the Sports Web and the Tampa Bay Sportsman, it's your time. We'll see you at halftime on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. And as we always say on this show, go Bucs.